Hey y'all, I am so excited to make this video. I don't know if you can tell, this is going to be a really good one. As an educator of over 15 years, you know my purpose in life is to instill information and knowledge. So nothing makes me happier than sharing knowledge that I know is going to change your life. And the reason I know this, y'all, is because it changed mine. I was able to leave my 9 to 5 using this simple strategy that I'm going to lay out in this video. And you're going to be able to take notes and use this in your trading journey, okay? So make sure you stay all the way to the end. I'm going to go and show you on live charts exactly what I did. But before I go, y'all, into the charts, I want to lay out and I want to show you something because it's not just me talking. I want to show you somebody from Boss Up Academy, what they're actually saying about the Academy, the strategy, and how it helped them change their trading situation. So I'm going to read it exactly verbatim what Rich said. It said, I've been in here for a month and made $3,612.32. Real money, y'all. Real money. Not bad. And I still don't know. I am staying with BUA for life, even when I become a millionaire. Those messages are what I do this for, y'all. So without further ado, if you want to join the Boss Up Academy, just text Discord to this number here or go ahead and check the description box below. But without further ado, let's get right into the chart so I can show you what I did. In the beginning of the day, specifically from 9:30 to 10, we are on the 2-minute chart. So these candlesticks represent 2 minutes of price action. One thing I want to point out quickly to you is that I use levels that you could call support resistance. I do that in the morning for my group for the Boss Up Academy. I drop those levels inside of our chat to help out individuals to have them on their charts. So one of the most important ones that I have on my chart is the pre-market high and the pre-market low, which is here indicated with these yellow lines. And why I have those on there, y'all, is because of the fact that I am looking to see in which direction the trend is going to go. And if I see a break of either of the pre-market high or the pre-market low, I am excited. So currently I paused the chart using the replay tool on TradingView, and I want to point out really quickly that here I saw a break of the pre-market low. So in my eyes, y'all, I'm very, very excited because this is a great indicators or one of the confluences I like to look for to get into a trade. As a trader, a technical analysis trader, I need multiple confluences to be, confident to get into a trade. One of my confluences, break of pre-market high or pre-market low. I have that here. The next thing I want to point out is the pivots. This orange line here is the pivots, and it's simply an indicator. I'm going to give you this gem really quickly to add this indicator to your chart. It's just pivot point standards. You put that in, and then you have a pop-up on your chart. These are just strong levels, guys. Strong levels where price has reacted before. So here's a second confluence for me to want to get into this trade. As you can see, price broke this level, and then here it actually retested that level. So I got another confirmation that not only did it break, but it retested it. So I am not a trader that jumps in anywhere. I like to look for a pullback. What is a pullback? Okay, traders, the chart or price action does not just move in any old way, right? It moves in a series of impulse moves and pullbacks, impulse moves and pullbacks. So I am not a trader that jumps in on the impulse move because I need to know where to get in and where to get out. So this pullback gives me that indicator. So pullback is simply a move down, pullback, and then a continuation, okay? So I would be entering right here in the pullback area. So in this case, the pullback that I'm talking about is this green candle here, right? The impulse moves is a move to the downside, so I'd be looking to enter into a put play. So I am now looking for this pullback. I see my pullback. Am I in the trade yet? No, not yet. I enter after this pullback. So remember confluences. I've already checked off 2 confluences. I've checked off the break below the pre-market low. It broke a pivot level for me. And also now, guys, it is underneath the 9 EMA. So that's 3 confluences for me to be entering into a put position. And there is a 4th on my list here, guys. So when I say A plus setup for me, this is A plus all day. Okay? Confluence means A plus for me. So this final confluence is the break of the ORB, which if you have not watched my ORB video, why have you not? That was a really good video on what the ORB is and all the settings. So go check that out. But ORB simply stands for the low of the day for the first 15 minutes of price action. And once this breaks, y'all gonna see the move that happens. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and play the chart back for you to actually see the movement that happens. And boom. So I have seen my last confluence for me to get into this trade, and I was able to enter on this red candle here. Remember, I do not get into a trade if I do not know my stop stop loss. So my stop loss is simply on the other side of this pullback candle here, and I am able to watch this play out. But what I want to point out to you too, as a trader, once I have these confluences, the multiple confluences, since I told you this is an A plus trade for me, my size would be larger than a trade that I am not too confident in, right? I have all the confidence that this trade is going to go in my favor. So I would be extremely comfortable, which I did on this play, is to up my position size, and it did work out favorably on my behalf. Okay. So I want to point out right here that there is another pullback. Remember, I told you about the pullback, that price action moves in a series of impulse moves and pullbacks, impulse moves and pullbacks. Okay. So for example, if you did not enter into the trade here, this would have been another entry point. Or for more seasoned traders, for you to add on position size, because guess what? That's another confluence that the move still has power in your favor. Okay. I was able to add on my position size in an already winning trade to maximize my win on this move, right? Because of the fact that I have all these confluences, the move has already happened in my favor, and I was already up on this trade. So I felt extra confident, and it worked out in my favor, as you can see here. And I know that a pivot point is coming up down here at 608.24. And what I use the pivots for are take profit. So at these areas is where you would be able to take profit on the move that already happened in your favor. So right here, I was able to go ahead and secure the profit that I've made from this move thus far. All right, y'all. So another part of risk management, what I like to do as a trader here, when I get to these pivot points, right, or my levels, I take profit like I told you. And when I mean take profit is that I sell off some of my position. I am not exiting the trade completely because I know, or I have a strong feeling or confluence, right, or confidence in this trade that's going to continue to go in my favor. So it would be horrible, right, to not have any contracts or a horse in this race, right? So what I like to do is employ my runner. So y'all, another thing I like to do when I am in a trade that is going in my favor, I like to take profit, okay? So it's up to you if you want to take 50%, the majority, whatever the case is, when you get to these particular pivot points, okay? So like I said, this pivot point here at 608.24 is a target that I had on my screen, on my chart, to know that I'm going to take profit here. So what I mean by taking profit is whatever funds I've made or money I've made thus far, I secure that, right? I get to put that in my bank and I get to keep that, okay? But I believe that this trade is still going to go in my favor. So in order to be able to have a dog in this fight, right, and to actually still be able to make money on this move, if it continues, is to have runners, okay? And what you would do is you would sell off some of your contracts or some of your position size, I would say the majority of it, and leave some runners, right? So if you have 10 contracts, you might sell 5 or you might sell 7. And then in this case, if you sell 7, you will have 3 contracts to go ahead and still make you money as the trade goes on. Okay. So as in this case, I did leave runners in the race here, and see, if I had sold off all my contracts, y'all, I would not have been able to secure this awesome move that went here. Okay. Good move down, and I was very happy with my green for the day, and so was a lot of my friends inside of the academy. As you can see, they caught SPY with me here, and it was a beautiful move. All the confluences were there, and it worked out in our favor. All right, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learning this strategy and seeing how simple it is to actually use this in real time. And if you want to learn more about how to trade options, make sure you check out the description box below, or just text the word Discord to this number right here. I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month. And if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up to help me get this video to 1,000 likes, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to have more videos just like this. See you soon.